boys. Good morning, folks. Who's going shopping today? I have to go Black Friday shopping. Just one place though, one specific place. On a mission. Okay. Oh, I didn't reboot my computer. I'm having technical issues. I thought I did. I'm half asleep here. I have to go to the I'm shopping. It's my once a year shop for socks. And potentially a pair of coveralls. I don't know yet. I'll see what they got. If they're on sale. But I got a hunch the coveralls aren't going to be on sale. The socks are going to be on sale. But the coveralls aren't. It's locally. I know, socks. Funny stuff with the wet feet. I know. Don't go out today? Oh, I have to go get dog food in town. In Canada, we're not crazy like you are down there in the States when it comes to Black Friday. Well, maybe we are. It is a nightmare, but it's not bad up here. Trust me, it's a little town, 8,000 people. Not much can happen. And there's the diving Maggie. How you doing, Maggie? Any raid any front porches lately? Oh, woman, you're crazy. You know, if I was a bag diver and someone said, oh, my dog was in my garbage bag, and you say, oh, I like doing that too, I wouldn't say that. I'd be keeping that to myself. Oh, man. Cracked me up last night. You were certainly the star of the show last night. I'm just redrawing my diagram here of the barn because I have a brain wave. It was actually a brain fart this morning. I'm going to pitch the company that has the Coroplast on doing reviews for Coroplast deal. What do you think of that idea? We'll see. We got reviews for free delivery, so let's see if we can get some Coroplast out of the deal too. Actually, it's warmed up. It's raining outside. I just walked over to the garage to get my my diagram, and there's sprinkles. I'm in a lot of pain though today. I've got like a whole bunch of wounds on my hands, cuts, and I don't know where they came from. They're sore too. Probably got some kind of disease. You wouldn't believe the links that were sent to me about my feet sweating thing. I've gotten some good. I got a lot of things wrong with me. I can tell you that much. All right, oh boys, 7 degrees and sunny today. Tomorrow is 6 degrees and sunny, with a chance of showers. A few showers tonight. And then we got some -8, -4, -9, -7, -10. The next week, it's back up to the 6-degree range again. But a chance of showers. Nothing like doing a cull in the rain. I hope Matt gets his truck fixed. I haven't heard from him. I left him a message. There's some cold days though, but then she warms right up. Look, it's looking like 8 degrees, a little bit warm, but because of the cold weather, there'll be no bugs, no flies. It must have just stopped raining outside. Just looking here. Unfortunately, ducks, I have to leave the property today. I could have let you out. I'll let you when I get back. Maggie's going somewhere? She's always leaving. I do a stream, she jumps on to tell us she's leaving. Okay, I gotta turn off some streams here. It's absolutely unbelievable. I just walked across the driveway in my underwear. Oh, my long underwear. You haven't missed much yet, Susie. Seriously. I turned her on. I'm half asleep. I'm doing a trace of my coroplast. Oh, I want to see what's going on in the barn before I end the stream here. What's going on in the barn? It seems to be getting more activity in there, right? Oh, concerning the little duck in the barn getting mated by the hurt male, I'm not thinking that hurt male is doing much, trust me. An African goose ate an egg? Well, off with his head, eh? We'll just have to get rid of him. That'll happen. Ducks will eat the eggs too. Oh, I hate, why? I wish I could override this password thing on these things. Everything's got a password. You'd almost think we were the NSA here. Yeah, so I gotta go get duck food because I got one single bag of pellets left. One single. So I gotta deal with that today. But I'm having black coffee on Black Friday. I slept in too. I'm a little bit discomfort. I hurt myself. Not gonna lie. Did it again. I wrenched my foot. Oh man, I'm telling you. Oh, did I tell you what I did? When I shoveled out the fire pit? I don't think I shared with you what I did when I shoveled the fire pit. I don't, man, I'm telling you, I really need a roll of bubble wrap. I did tell you. Okay, I won't repeat myself, Tom. I wouldn't want to repeat myself. I get into trouble for that, right? Yeah, I'm just transposing my measurements here because I've got to figure out the coroplast and send off my email on. Please give us email for reviews. That could be construed as fraud, according to somebody. That person that was all upset last time that I did that. Okay. Alright, I got my measurements so I can figure out the coroplast. And I got my measurements for the nesting boxes. Oh, so I'm going to put the nesting boxes, I guess, on hold. I might do a little bit of goose shed work today because I can hold off on the nesting boxes. Okay, what was the weather again? I'd rather be in the garage when it's cold and do the nesting boxes. Yeah, I'm not going to do the nesting boxes. I'm going to go get the things for the electrical on the goose shed, and then I'm going to go into the goose shed and start taking things apart. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's a good idea. Take some things out of there. Figure it out. Maybe even get energetic and take the wet vac over there and give a bit of a wet vac to survey the situation. Get an idea what I gotta do. I'm trying to think if I should take out the big exhaust fan or not, because now that it's going to be insulated, it won't overheat anymore. Because that was the problem. That's why we had the big exhaust fan. Because the exhaust fan in the metal shed was because it overheated. But now that it's going to be insulated, it shouldn't overheat. So I'm thinking I'm going to take the big fan out. You know. Bye, Miss Cock Girl. Thanks for dropping in. So it looks like I'll work on the nesting boxes Sunday and Monday. Plus, I think I'll drag down. Oh, Pete's leaving too? No, that was just Miss Guts, a girl saying goodbye to Pete. Good morning, Inga. Peggy. Jazz. Oh, folks. Yeah. So I gotta get 3 waterproof outdoor plug hole and 3 waterproof outdoor plug housings, and I gotta get some BX cable to add plugs to the outside of the goose shed. I need plugs on the outside of the goose shed. And I can work on the nesting boxes Sunday and Monday. Yeah, I got a little bit of change of plans, but I got to work with the weather. Is what I have to do. What the weather gives me is what I got to go with. Oh, boys. Good morning, Mother. Is it like, how many people are on holidays today? Who took the long weekend? Yesterday was sort of a holiday. It was I stopped working at 3 and put my ribs in at 4. So I sort of like pretended it was a holiday. Well, it's not really a holiday because I just go, but the fact that I came into the house at 3 felt like it was a holiday. My buddy, Matt, with the truck problem, haven't heard from him. I left him a message, touching base, to see what his truck situation was. I didn't hear back from him. But he's got to have it fixed by today. It's been the whole week. I'm hoping because it looks like Tuesday. Looks like a really good day to do some thinning. And Maggie's leaving. Oh, Maggie. Did you get the job, Maggie, that you're gone now all the time? Or are you going to the barn? But you can't. I ended the barn stream. Where could she be going this early? She'd be just getting out of bed 39 minutes ago. I got the wrong glasses on to be doing this. Oh, that's better. Oh. The runner ducks are going when Jasmine comes to pick them up, Patty. But she's not... See, even Inga doesn't want you to go, Maggie. I'm not sorting the ducks twice. I'm only sorting the ducks once. So when I sort the ducks on cull day, that's the day Jasmine's coming. I gotta give her a heads up. As soon as I hear when Matt's coming, that's when I gotta phone her again and let her know. I'm giving her a couple days notice. But she's busy working, getting things ready for the ducks. That's the deal. I think Maggie left, Inga. She hasn't replied. think maybe Maggie's gone for a shower and then she'll reappear. A Mew battery? Are they different than new batteries, Tom? The Mew ones? Isn't that the truck you just spent $2,500 on to fix? So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go Black Friday shopping for socks at the workwear store. The Mew batteries make the engines purr? Okay. Maybe that's what's wrong. I keep buying the new batteries. Gotta try those Mew batteries for my old truck. Maybe it can help the old truck. My old truck needs a battery. I've been holding off on her. I just keep throwing the battery charger on it to bring it back to life. But it does need a battery. But I don't drive it enough. But I know one day I'm going to regret it. That I don't have a battery. Oh, folks. Change of plans. I've definitely got to take advantage of this warm-up weather. Because this is much better weather to be working on the goose shack. To be inside right now doing the nesting boxes would be just a waste of a nice day. Everything's in the garage, in the way now. So, I'm going to repurpose a whole bunch of wood. I'm thinking I don't have remotely enough nesting boxes. I'm just looking. Yeah. I gotta do a quick calculation. Good morning, Digger Pete. The whole crew's jumping in here. Black Friday. I was just gonna say Black Friday Monday. Do you think they have Black Friday specials on batteries? Do you think? The alternator? Yeah, she's good. She's pumping tons of voltage out. Actually, that alternator got replaced. I'm trying to think here, about 7 years ago. The bearings went in the old one, and I had to replace it, and I put a brand new one in. It's charging good. Lots of, it's like when it runs, she's full charge. She's like running 14.7 volts. Lots of charge happening. Just the battery's the original battery. That's how old it is. Original, folks. Like I said, I have forgotten how long I've owned that truck. Like a long time. I'm trying to think. I still haven't got it totally clued into how long I've owned that truck. Like I'm thinking along 15, 17 years I've had the truck. And I've never put it, when I bought the truck, that's the battery that came in the truck. And it's the original GM battery. So the truck is 1992. So I'm thinking the battery is, I think it's at the end of its life. Like, think about it. It's like 25 years old. But it's still working. I give it to my charger, she comes back to life and she works. I don't think the next freeze up, though, when she's 30 below, she'll start. But then again, 30 below, I usually don't start nothing. She's hiding the house. Batteries are great Christmas presents for wives. I actually have something I got in the mail I bought for the car that is the ultimate Christmas present for women. Wouldn't score you any points, but it actually would be appreciated when the time came. One day I'll show them to you. My buddy thought they were cute. He says, yeah, that's good. That'd be a hell of a good Christmas present. And I said, for the wife. And he looked at me and says, not. I said, it would. She would like that for the trunk of her car. You're curious? I'll show them to you. The next time we're out there, I'll show you. They're slick. And they were dirt cheap. Great, but they're probably garbage. Made in China. I should have bought the ones made in the U.S. High maintenance messengers here. I'm a teaser. I could just tell you what they are. I could do that. I bought them on Amazon. It took over 6 weeks to get here from China. I saw them on YouTube, and I thought, that's what you need for a car that's useless in the snow. And I said, because the worst thing to do is get stuck in the snow. Your duck turned out good, Juanita? I'm having duck tonight. A big one, too. A big one. 7.8 pounder Muscovy. I'll show you what they are, because your curiosity is probably just cracking right now. Let me just go there. I'll put them up on the screen here. Like I said, it took like a month to get here from China. Over a month, actually. But they came, and they fit, and they're pretty slick. Oh. And I saw them on YouTube, but the ones that I saw on YouTube were made in the USA, and they were like just crazy expensive. And then I stumbled across these, and I went, oh, these are dirt cheap. Where are they? I bet you a lot of people won't know what these are for. I'll show you. They're slick. They're slick. You see that? You see what they are? Oh, the price went up in price. Holy mackerel! I didn't pay $40. That's ridiculous. Let me just look at. Oh, now they're. Oh, that's why they're $40. They were. They're shipping them now from Canada. They were $40. They were $13.99 when I bought them. Let me just go back and I want to see my original order, because where is it here? Order details. What did I really? Yeah, I paid $13.99 for them. Man, Amazon, eh? Now that it's Amazon free shipping, shipped from Canada, they went from $13.99 to $40.88. I'm glad I bought them when I did and waited a month and a half for them. I bought 2 sets. I got 2 sets of them. Anyways, what they are is they're massive big zip ties with treads on them that you put on your tires for chains. And they work up to 20 kilometers an hour. They're strictly just, if you get stuck and you need a little bit of a push. And that's what they are. But I didn't pay that price. That's freaking nuts. And they're reusable too. The little lock on them unlocks so that you can reuse them. And I thought for $13.99, that's way better than being stuck. And every woman needs a set in her car. Because if she gets stuck, they're really easy to put on. They're for a car. Cube van, you need real chains, Tom. Like real chains. I've got real chains too, but I don't know if they'd fit them because they were for my old half ton. Well, Jay Bird, if your husband gave you snow straps, he's telling you he loves you and doesn't want you to be stranded when it's snowing. They're so easy to put on. They're ridiculous to put on. No tools to put on. They're easy. Like they're a hell of a great idea. Now they're only good for 20 kilometers an hour, is what it says. But the point is, it's sitting there spinning your tires stuck, or you throw these on and you're not stuck. And I don't know, when you're stuck, Jaybird, and it's like 10 below out, blowing snow, and you're like, oh man, I hate my husband for getting me these things so I can get unstuck. Does that make any sense? Or would you rather be stuck in your car freezing and then you run out of gas because you're idling trying to stay warm and you don't have a candle and a can and a blanket in your car, and they find you frozen solid the next day? You know, a CAA membership is a lot more than $13.99 there, Tina. I don't need CAA here because I'm like everywhere I go close. You got rid of your husband because he gave you nothing but a hard time? Are they frozen fresh? The straps? I don't know, they're not frozen fresh. But you don't have to freeze to death in your car. You can just be downright uncomfortable. Wet too, Inga. You know, if you got wet snow, you know. I think they're, you know, for 13, well now they're $48.88, but I got them for $13.99 free delivery from China. Anyways, I thought they were a great idea. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a review this winter when we get some snow. I'll throw them on, and we'll do a YouTube live video broadcast of trying them out in a snowstorm in my driveway. How about that? And we'll see if they really work. We'll do an instructional video of putting them on, and we'll do it in the garage though, where it's warm, and then we'll drive out and drive around the yard and see how she goes. We'll try them out. Oh, they already tried to put them on, Inga. I already put them on. They're ridiculously easy. They're zip ties. I'm curious on how they work. I am. I seriously am. I bought 2 packs for $13.99, just in case they break. Is my luck with Chinese zip ties, but the ones from the U.S., the expensive ones, they want like $80 for 10. But they're probably made with nylon, and they probably are a lot better. But we'll find out on our first test in the driveway. I'm going to try them for snowfall. If the car's in the garage and is dry, and I can put them on, and then just back out, and we'll see how they work. Because all the ones on YouTube, the videos are commercials for people trying to sell their version of them. But if they work, what a hell of a nice gift to give the woman you love. You know? Easy to put on, save her from a lot of problems, and save you getting a phone call that she's stuck. Nothing worse than sitting at home relaxing, you know, with a cool drink in your hand, watching TV, and, you know, the wife phones you telling you she's stuck, and like you're obligated to get up and go and help her, you know. Can't very well tell her, you know, I'm a little bit busy here relaxing. Oh, Inga, diamonds are a scam. You don't realize that diamonds are worthless? Gold, not diamonds. You know, truly, diamonds are totally worth it. Do you know the worldwide stockpile of diamonds? It's the biggest scam in the world. You want gold, Inga. Focus on what's real money, the real wealth. Diamonds are just a facade, a joke. No, it's not a gift that so the husband can stay at home. It's so the husband doesn't get interrupted. No, diamonds aren't pretty. You got a big, giant gold chain or some nice gold rings. 18 karat. Ah, that's nice. You know, there's so many diamonds. They use them in industrial applications. You don't hear about gold being used. Wasted like that. You should really research it. Oh, don't even get me started about Bitcoin. You know when I discovered Bitcoin? It was less than $5. And I said to myself, what is this crypto thing, And I was like, I had a chance to buy some and set up a Bitcoin wallet. And I looked at it and I was like, $5, man. I don't know about this. Man, oh man, look at her. She's getting pumped up good, nice and high. But it just shows you, though, if gold was allowed to go by demand, instead of being fixed like the bankers are fixing it right now, gold would be going through the roof like Bitcoin too. But everything's fake right now. It's all being manipulated by the banksters. Soon, though, the elastic band will break and everything will do a reset. They can't keep manipulating it the way they are. Which just shows you what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's is true free market. There's no manipulation because the banks are freaking because they don't have control of it. And the governments. You watch. It'll happen. You'll be all in for a big surprise. You'll get to see what hyperinflation is. I saw hyperinflation. What it's really like. Hyperinflation is a lot of people can't do the math. That's what you're going to find out. Especially though the Common Core math, they'll never be able to do hyperinflation. You're watching another duck show, Donna? How dare you? I can't believe you're watching another duck show. And he's selling his eggs. $8 US? All right, Susie, you have a good day. I'll be back. I'll be back here later, unloading the truck and stuff. And I'll probably have I know probably I will have a stream running of doing some work on the goose shed. Because I am going to do something there today with the weather being warmer. I'm going to go get the supplies when necessary to do it. Aurorax has no guilt watching me chat having coffee with you people, which you shouldn't. I slept in today though. Oh, he did say something about me? Oh, was it good or bad, Donna? I've upset some other YouTubers, which I didn't even know. I didn't even actually single them out, but somehow they figured out I was talking about them. I got blocked. Do you like the red and purple? Like that this morning? A little bit different. And gray long underwear. It's the new fashion statement, Tom. Isn't red and purple some kind of team color for some basketball ugly uniform? Oh, Jack Spirico. I know the channel you're talking about. He sells duck eggs. Thank goodness I slept in. I felt good sleeping in, Inga. The extra hour and 20 minutes. I should cut some parts of my long johns out to cool off. No, because soon I'm going to need the heat. Oh, it's Detroit Pistons. That's what it is. Okay, I know there's some kind of team sport out there that has just the ugliest purple-red uniforms. I thought of it this morning when I was getting the colors together, and I was like, this is like some ugly sports team jersey color, but hey, let's just do it. Yeah, Jack does the Duck Chronicles. He does a bunch of other stuff too on his channel. He does podcasting too. No, the Cole's not this weekend, but I still don't know how my buddy's truck's doing. Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I left a message, and when I know, you'll know. I leave the ducks on all night and all day, even if I'm going to go out. Thank you, Rita. You had F5, Tom? You're on a laptop or a computer? I thought you were on an iPad. I normally don't wear double fabrics, but it's winter here. Everything's colder now. Everything's colder. Except today's not really cold. It's like already above zero. It's like, I think it's like +4, +5 here already. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm leaving the property, go get stuff, duck feed, pick up the electrical I need, and go check out the sock situation at the Black Friday store, and then come home and do some work. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take advantage of the nice weather. Can't return the tool. Already talked to them, Virginia. The tool belongs to me. I need it like I need a hole in the head. It's bad. The stripped one, the one that's stripped, they said no problem, we'll replace it. The kit's guaranteed for life. I said, well, it doesn't work, I'm gonna return it. No, it doesn't work that way. I knew that. Tools are tools. That's the problem with tools. So, unfortunately. Because then people would buy tools, do what they have to do, and then bring them back. So, okay, Messenger, you've asked that question twice. I answered you. Messenger doesn't focus when he's watching the stream. Good morning, Scotsman. Scotsman's new to the channel. He's only been watching a couple days. Anita, you gotta remind me when I'm outside. Because by the time I get outside, I'll forget. Or I'm in the pen, and I can show you the tree the ducks are eating out. So, I'll try to remember. Depends what I'm streaming with today. I don't know what equipment I'm going to be. I might be streaming with a camera out, the big camera, which means I won't be able to see chat, so I'll probably forget to show you. Am I going to stream the cull? People want the gore. Yeah, Virginia, I know that the goose ate the egg this morning. Everybody's telling me about that one. We have a goose problem that's eating eggs. How many eggs I have left in the freezer? Up here, none. I took out the last one last night, and I think I have 3 in the basement. It's 3 or 4 in the basement. That's it. Now, I gotta take my 48 pounds of butter over to the other freezer and make some room because I gotta defrost this freezer this weekend. So I gotta get rid of the butter out of the freezer. My butter, my butter bank. That's a lot of butter. Yeah, it was on sale for half price. So when things are on sale for half price, that's a buy signal. When will I hamburger mow? Oh man, I got 3 big old Muscovies still frozen that I got a gut, not gut, but debone and put through the grinder. I just this winter I got to do it. Turn them into burger, and then I got to make some buns. If I do that, or make them into spaghetti sauce. I'm thinking I might do that because I'm getting low on spaghetti sauce. I've only got 3 containers left, so I'm thinking I might take the 3 old Muscovies, turn them into burger, and then make duck burger spaghetti sauce. Oh, I'm thinking. So, well, Sue, they put a limit on when I was buying the butter. I had to keep going back, or I would have just bought everything. But so I gave up at 48 pounds. I said I've had enough. I've done too many trips back and forth. Well, Inga, it's just a good investment when it's 50% off. Like, think about it. If you leave your money in the bank, what do you get? 1% a year? Well, when you can buy butter at half price, you're doubling your money. Because I'm going to eat this stuff. It's not going to go bad. Butter literally can be frozen for 2 years. It doesn't matter. Like, and it's going to do nothing but go up in price. Like, because everything just goes up in price. So if you've got a 50% discount and then everything's going to be going up in price, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. As the coupon queen says, it's called the freezer bank. We know who the coupon queen is. It's just like when bacon was on sale. I just loaded up. The butter is pretty well sealed up. She's pretty. When it's sealed up with that foam, or the foil. I've had it 2 years, never had a problem. So I'm good to go on that. But I just got to move it to the other freezer because, like I said, I gotta defrost my freezer. And now that I took the last duck out last night, all there is another chunk of pork from my buddy, a pork shoulder from my buddy. He gave me a pork shoulder also. That'll be the next thing I'm gonna be having. And some other food items in there. And then I'll unplug the freezer, let her make a mess, defrosting, and get ready for the cull. That's what's going to happen. Oh, it feels good to have a little bit of I'm a little bit glad we didn't do the cull this week. I'm a little tired. It's been a little crazy here. Walking across the driveway this morning, and I looked at the barn, and I was like, man, this being a little bit of a whirlwind, considering, well, what is it? Actually, exactly a month. Was the 24th of October? Was the 24th of October? They started the barn. It's just been a blur here. Just a little bit of a blur. And my poor ankle. Good morning, Night Huron. Goodbye, Jazz. I'm not a big hoarder. I don't own rooms of goods. I don't buy it unless I need it. That's the deal. Don't buy it unless you need it, or you know you're going to need it. Inga, it's a blur. Honestly, like I was walking across the driveway this morning and I was looking, I was like, Matt, it's just been nuts here. It's actually, I thought, it was going to be a little bit more of a flow this fall, and it's been actually crazier than the summer. Like it has. It's worse than having 1,100 ducks here. What the last month's been like. Because it's been like all things that had to get done because you got other people involved, and the gun's to your head. It's different when you work at your own pace by yourself. It's totally different. As soon as you throw people into the mix, and then you gotta go because you got somebody here. Yeah, there's more to come yet now, Inga. Lots more. Like, I'm not going to touch the nesting boxes until it gets cold out. I don't want to waste this. Pumpkin pie and whipped cream for breakfast, Tom? Oh, I love that right now. That's vegetable pie, Tom. It's totally healthy. Go for it, my friend. I would. And a nice black coffee. Pumpkin pie with black coffee. Breakfast of the champions. Oh. Good morning, Ford. A lot of sugar, though. That's why you just have black coffee. You don't need to add anything to your coffee because you're having the breakfast of champions. I gotta stay away from the grocery store today, though, because the pumpkin pie display at the grocery store is ridiculous. It's got my name all over it. It's like I walk through the door and it's like, Matt. I was like, no, Matt, stay away from that display. It's like, it's bad. I noticed if I don't acknowledge Messenger every single post, it starts cutting and pasting the same thing over and over. High maintenance person. Or pushy on the demands of acknowledgement in the chat. ADHD? Like, I've done my best of reading the chat here and trying to communicate with everybody, and it's like some people just keep standing up and wanting their heads to get whacked. Like, well, WQ, I see everybody. If you ask a legitimate question, hola, Pedro. I'm fine. How are you? If you ask a question, I try to answer you. Peanut butter pie? I never had peanut butter pie. Pedro was probably shocked that I read the Spanish. I can read certain little bits of this and that. I have more like reading than I do speaking. Where is Pedro from? Where are you, Pedro? What part of the world are you in? Can you tell us? Tom beat me to it. He's asking too. I'm curious. I'm thinking Argentina. Am I right? He's impressed on my work ethics. I'm glad you are. You're from Brazil? No way. I've been to Brasilia, the capital of Brazil. 1991 to 94 or 95. I went 5 times. First time I spent the longest time there. I spent the whole winter. Maybe you're right that it was Portuguese and that's why I could read it, because I'm not that good reading Spanish, but the Portuguese I'm much better at. Do I know Brazil? Yeah. Oh, I love Brazilian music. Samba music. Oh, I put that on, man. Turn the heat up in the house and walk around in my swim shorts. Just like being on holidays. I have some certain artists that I like from Brazil. Daniel Mercury, I like her. She's one of my favorite, actually. She's a high energy singer from Brazil. A Samba Party of the Duck Adventure. I got flagged because there was, I had some Brazilian music playing in the background on one of my videos once, and I got flagged. And they hijacked the ad revenue from it. It doesn't generate anything, but I got copyrights whacked for it because it was playing on in the background. A lot of good people I met in Brazil. I really love that country. I had a good time there. Opened my eyes to how you can have nothing and be still generous and a giant smile on your face. Okay, so Pedro now has got a request that he would like a video showing me all the details of the barn building. You'd like that, eh? A video showing all the details. I live streamed it all. I'm not going to do a video. Like I would have to. That's not going to happen. That's a month worth of work. That's why I live streamed it. There's more than just hours, Inga. There's days. See, he wants the details. Oh man, it's like I don't do that, Pedro. I don't. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's like it can't. It physically can't. You can watch the whole thing, how it happened in real time. There's a whole stream of the when we jacked the barn up. There's a whole multiple streams on the barn jacking up though, and then there's streams of the concrete, all the work. It's a big event here. It's not. This channel's not meant for people who have bandwidth issues. I can tell you that much. Oh, man, sore. Oh, yesterday, folks, I tried to do the GoPro thing, okay? And everybody was complaining, but you know what? I don't understand. It's because when I came into the house and I checked the YouTube settings to see what the signal strength was, to make sure that that because people were all complaining about the buffering thing, according to YouTube, it was a perfect signal. So I don't know what. Yeah, because everybody was complaining yesterday, a lot of complaining. But I don't understand how the buffering, because the control panel said that it was a perfect signal. And like it gives me what you call it, a screen or a stream diagnosis, and and if anytime it drops off, it tells me, and it stays there like it's like a log, and you get to see what happens at different times, and it was just good the whole time. It never went red, bad, or okay, orange, or with the timestamp. It just stayed solid green, good the whole time. You know, it could be. I'm gonna try it again. See, I changed the antennas because I had the 6 decibel antennas on the Terra deck, but inside my jacket, I felt them digging into my back. So I put the 2 decibel antennas on the Terra deck because they're rubber, and they don't dig into my back. And it might be the antennas. That might be it. And what could be happening is that either the Terra deck's connected full strength or it wasn't connected at all. Which then the YouTube log doesn't tell me that. It just tells me signal health. So maybe that was the problem. I'll try it again. I'll switch the antennas to 6 dB, and then we'll give her a crack again. Because it should work. It should. It should work perfect, actually. Absolutely perfect, because it's the Terra deck. The Terra deck never screws up. So it's the only thing I can think of is the aerials. What about a small backpack for when you need distance? I don't understand, Ellen. I'm wearing it in a fanny pack. It's in a fanny pack on my back. And then I have the cables running down the back of my neck inside my jacket. It's like a Borg setup. I'm all wired up to do it. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's neat. Oh, for the 6 dB aerials? The aerials have to be attached to the unit. I'm going to look. Maybe they make a 6 decibel rubber antenna, because the hard plastic one digs in my back. They must make rubber 6 dBs, bendables. I'm going to have to look on that, because they're not expensive. They were like, I paid like $15 for these antennas. I'm going to have to check into that. Well, no, it's not just the digging, Elaine, that I'm worried about. Is that I don't want to put any undue stress on the connectors, because if it's digging on my back, that means it's putting pressure on the connector. You know, where it screws onto the Teradek, and that's what I was. I can put up with the digging into my back. That part I don't care. I'll suck up the pain to give you the show. That's it. That doesn't bother me. What I was concerned about is the undue stress on the connector. So that's what I'm concerned about. With the rubber antenna, you don't get you don't get any stress on the connection of the Teradek. No, I've got the antenna sticking out of the fanny pack. I remember I designed it all. There are 6 dB rubber antennas, Sue? Like right now, what website are you referring to? Tell me. Because if they have them, if they're short ones, they got to be short ones. You Googled it? Well, let me just take a look here. 6 dB. What have we got? Rubber. That's the thing, is the rubber part. We're going to ad. These are all hard when you go to the hard plastic, that's the hard plastic. Images for 6 decibel rubber. Oh, there's one right there. No, that's hard plastic. That's exactly the one I have, actually. It seems that they all go hard when you get into that dB range. Yeah, they're all hard plastic. I'm pulling up here. Unfortunately. It's not looking good. Ham radio. Yeah, they're all hard. Yeah, I thought so. There's lots for cars, short rubber antennas, but not the kind I need. I gotta do a little bit of research into that one, because I'm not, You hate the name fanny pack? That's what that is. This is like, that's what they just call them here. I'm sorry. You're new to the channel? Aku? I guess Aku? Yeah, it's a hard, that's all I keep finding, Sue, is a hard plastic. I'll try the hard plastic today. I'll go out and do a stream. We'll do a GoPro stream today on the head of doing the duck water, eggs, take some sand for the tub. I actually don't even need that because it's above zero. She's thawing out today. Before I go to the feed store, we'll give her another crack and we'll see what it's like with the big antenna. It might be because I also had 3 other 1080p streams going. That would have been 4 streams Yeah, that might have been it too, folks. Come to think of it, maybe that's what the problem was yesterday. I had four 1080p streams running at the same time. I'm going to try this today. I'm going to have no streams running, and then I'm going to use the short antennas. That's what I'm going to do. I'll try the 2 dB antenna with no other streams running on the channel, and we'll see how it works. I'm thinking that could be the issue, because for 1080p streams, that's a lot of data. That's pushing the limit. That's like solid 25 megabyte upload, solid stream. That's a lot of data to be pushing up. As I seen, if I run at 20 seems to be the magic number that I can solid do, which is basically 3 1080p streams and 1 720 stream. As soon as I do 4, I bet you that's the problem was yesterday. We'll try it. We'll try that. We'll give her a crack, folks. But I'll do another one today, another stream with the GoPro. Because I gotta get a bag of feed. There's one bag of feed that I need for the. I got one single bag left, which the ducks. I can't believe how much they ate yesterday. They were really pounding the food back yesterday. Tom, you're really doing quite a synopsis here of the last month. You're typing like the whole thing, writing me a long list. Thankfully, it's a done list, not a to-do list, eh? Yeah. We'll see if the graphics people with the Coroplast, because they've got a website, or Google, they got a Google Plays page, and they've got a Facebook page, so maybe they'd like some reviews. Because the size, how many sheets? So that's one sheet for 14, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of sheets. I honestly don't. I'm just looking here. I don't think it's that much. It'll be interesting when I do the final numbers. We'll see. Maybe they'll either give us a good deal, or just give them to us. And pretty soon the to-do list will be gone, though, folks, and it'll be just the daily list, which is much more relaxing. It's the to-do list with Mother Nature, with the gun to your head. And I'm thinking next week is the window of opportunity for the cull. After that, I think it's going to get really, temperature's going to start diving. Oh, I do. So I'm going to cook my breakfast, and then I'm going to fire up the GoPro on the head deal, and we'll give her another crack today doing duck chores and see what's happening on the stream. We'll see if we get complaints or if it works. And if it works, then we'll start the process of elimination by adding streams while I'm doing it. But I'm thinking it's the fact that I had 4 streams running. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Really. It should work, because I got the router on the roof of the house, and I'm walking around like right in front of it, so there's no reason for me to need a stronger antenna. Like I'm not even 100 feet from it. And it's got a 1,500 foot range. So you know, I'm technically right beside it. Oh, I got a phone. These people, I forgot about that. Gotta confirm this. I gotta come into the house today and call Ingenious, because I told you, they got the defective tower back October 24th, and then they just sat on it and did nothing. So I've got a person's name and his extension, and I gotta call them back and confirm it got shipped to us, because I gotta get that back up on the roof. That's it. I gotta do that today. I got a phone. All right. I got things to do, things to get happening, and the next time you'll see me, you'll be watching what I'm doing with my hands, with the GoPro, and we'll see if the stream works. So I'm going to throw one stream on right now. I don't know what stream. Probably the barn. You think the barn would be the good one to do while I'm getting breakfast happening? I got to end the stream then when I go outside, because I want to, like I said, I want to do a test just with one stream running to see if that if it works, if it's an antenna issue or not. Or bathtub stream. Probably the bathtub. They're probably all outside right now. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so you're going to see me shortly as soon as I have my brekkie, and then you'll see me coming outside, and we'll give this GoPro on the head and another test shot, and we'll get this thing working, and we'll figure out what works best. I really like this live streaming working thing with my hands. It's like pivot heads, you know, but live. And it's not that bad wearing it underneath the jacket. It's not bad at all. It doesn't feel restrictive or it doesn't hinder my working. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. You'll see me shortly, as soon as I wolf down this breakfast.